Welcome to week 2 at Crested Butte. If you were here last week, the weather wasn't so great. We ran into a lot of storms, showers, hail.
And it rained for 3 days.
Yes, but this week the weather's much better and we get out a whole lot more.
You know that feeling when you look forward to something only to be disappointed? Get some ice cream.
So if you've been on the road long enough, you're always going to have one of those travel days that just doesn't start out or turn out the way you had hoped. Nothing like starting a drive day covered in urine. So we're here 10 minutes and we're already in trouble. Welcome to RV life.
Yep.
She got all gussied up to go into town, guys.
I did. I even put on a
necklace.
And
Yes.
earrings.
And where's that necklace from?
Oh, this is from a great lady that makes jewelry where you can put your own type of sand in there. And this is sand from Bar Harbor.
Yep, Bar Harbor, Maine.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And then there's a little paw print on there too.
Yeah, we'll put her link in the video description, but many years ago when we first hit the road, we were selling my sand collection on Etsy, and she had reached out and wanted to buy some of the sand I had from all over the world. If you haven't seen that video, we talk about that a little bit back when we talk about how we make money on the road. But in exchange for some of my sand, she made me some jewelry for Michelle. So she's got a necklace and she's got some
I also have earrings, but I don't have those on today.
Yeah, she doesn't have those on. So
yeah.
We are headed into Crested Butte today.
We're going to get some ice cream, finally.
Well, we're heading into Crested Butte to pick up our mail from the Bubble Wrap, which is the shipping and receiving location here. They charge anywhere from $3 to $10 to have stuff shipped there. And then we're going to go over to the Tin Cup and check out the ice cream selection. I have a feeling Michelle is going to have a struggle in finding something to get because it's kind of artisan ice cream. So
like honey lavender.
Yeah, like if it ain't chocolate or vanilla, Michelle's in a lot of trouble. So we'll see what they got over there. I'll be fine. But I haven't had any carbohydrates in a long time, so hopefully I don't get another headache like I did when we were in Silverton. So we'll take you into Crested Butte and show you around a little bit.
Here he comes, packages in hand. What'd we get?
Oh, it's top secret.
No, it's not.
Well, for those of you who have been following us for a while and have seen other videos of us in the car, though you've seen, we typically have a GPS mounted up here, an RV GPS. However, we've been having issues with it. It's been getting in a constant boot cycle. It's the Rand McNally RV GPS, and we've had it for about 5 years now. And it's cracked from falling off the mount sometimes, and the mount's just not very stable. So I decided to go a different route, and that's what's in the box. And we'll show you that in the future.
Well, we're here. Hopefully I can find a good flavor. Wish me luck.
So Michelle doesn't feel comfortable walking around with the camera all the time, and neither do I, but I'll take care of it. All right, let's go.
We're going to get some ice cream.
It says accessible entry door next door.
Seriously? All I want is some ice cream. That's all I want.
Epic fail. So yeah, apparently it doesn't open till 2 o'clock today.
And it's 12:20.
But it closes at 8. So yeah, we're not going to stay around here for an hour and a half to get ice cream. We'll have to come down a different day. There is one other place in town, a chocolate place, but our friends over at the Austin's Travel, who've been here a couple times already, said that they primarily just sell like Bluebell ice cream at a huge markup. So we're not going to go for that. We're going to go for the artisan ice cream, and we'll just have to come when they're open, 2 to 8.
Today here in Crested Butte, it is dreary and it's rainy and it's wet and cloudy, just a yucky day altogether. So Lauren and I decided that we would drive into town and go to the laundromat. Super nice laundromat, highly recommend it. It's connected to a hostel, but let me show you. We can see Lauren inside already with Aiden. But one of the nicest things about laundromats is when they have nice long tables for us to do our folding. It definitely makes it, I guess, more fun to fold when you can have plenty of space, if folding laundry can be fun.
Hey everyone, Kyle checking in. I'm here with Chris. Let me show you, he's right over there. So he talked me into doing the, I guess the kind of the epic mountain bike trip or mountain bike trail here in Crested Butte called the 401. So he talked me into doing that, but I talked him into, instead of doing the whole thing, to doing a shuttle system since we had 2 trucks. So we parked his truck down at the bottom, we drove my truck up near the top, and then we biked up the rest of the way. So I don't know how close we are to the top, but we're getting close. We're about a mile in, maybe. About 500 to 700 feet of elevation gain. I don't really know, but it's a lot, and it included me walking. But we're excited about the downhill. That's why I get up to the top so that I can go down again. And beautiful up here. Let me turn you around and show you some of the scenery. Came around a corner and that beauty was standing right in the middle of the trail. Glad I could slam on my brakes. Just finished up the 401. What a fantastic ride. As much as I was whining about the uphill, the downhill was totally worth it. So highly recommend the 401. Appreciate, shout out to Chris for taking me along and dragging me up the hill. And you know, the downhill was fantastic. Almost hit a cow, as you guys probably saw in the video. Didn't have my GoPro with me. I forgot it on the counter. But yep, up here, look for the Wandering Shore sticker if you're ever up here. Take a picture of it, we'll send you. Good morning, everyone. We're heading into town. I'm gonna drop Michelle off, she's with me.
I'm going to the thrift store, yay!
I'm gonna drop her off at the thrift store, and I'm going to pick up a package from Amazon and return a package. And then I gotta swing by Ace Hardware and pick something up for my buddy Chris. But we came out to this on the car this morning. I don't know if you can see it, but it's inflate tire PSI, the front tires to 55. They're both currently at 41. So I don't know if it hit freezing last night, so I don't know if it was already just kind of low and they just kind of dropped even further because it's still cold and we're still in the shade. But it's Murphy's Law how things work. So this morning, literally, we got an email this morning from a company who's wanting to potentially collaborate with us on a tire inflator / compressor. So who knows, we might take them up on it. It's just funny that we came out today as like they came over from China, where I think they probably are at, and poked a hole in our tire so that we would need a tire inflator. We have a air compressor that we use for the camper, and it was easy to get it out, but it's a little more cumbersome than the one that they're offering us. So maybe you'll see that here in a couple episodes. We're going to do a maintenance. So I got an email back to them to see what's going on and see if they're interested in working with us. But yeah, so I pumped them up to 55, and we'll see how the drive-in goes. Right now it still says 44 and 43, but I haven't moved yet, and I think it takes a while for them to start registering the correct PSI. So I went and ran my errands and picked up my mail and returned my Amazon package and stopped by Ace and got a few things for my buddy Chris. I ended up having to get a mousetrap for him. And Michelle's back, but she doesn't look like she's carrying a shirt, which is what she went in there to get.
No, these are very high-end thrift stores, so I didn't
get
anything
are?
that very high-end.
Oh, well, you got a shirt.
I got a t-shirt. It was on sale for half off. There's that,
Oh,
but I liked it because of what it said on the back.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Find me in the mountains.
Yeah, very nice.
So, half off, can't beat it.
Yeah, good find. All right, so we're gonna head back up to the homestead. When I was at Ace Hardware, I actually got a chance. Lauren was there with Aiden filling up gas, so I talked to her for a few minutes.
Oh, how fun!
So we're gonna babysit Lauren instead, or I mean Lauren. Lauren, we're gonna babysit you later. Okay. We're gonna babysit Aiden later so that they can get packed up because they're heading back to Colorado Springs for a couple weeks, and we hope to meet back up with them in 2 destinations.
Yeah.
2 destinations. We'll see. Because they have a
We're getting ice cream finally at the 10 Cup.
It's almost more of a mountain bike trail than it is a hiking trail. The one we did Sunday, so I'm dying to do something.
I'll be right back with that.
Yeah, but Tim just can't do it. Oh.
I'm just gonna put it in storage.
Oh, you're gonna put the camper in storage?
Yeah, I mean we'll be there 2 weeks, but I'll pay him up the storage.
Yeah.
Make sure you get some B-roll of the elephant and the RTR for Kyle.
It's if I have to keep looking at it, what's built here.
You know what?
Ago, we got a package in the mail delivered here from Amazon, and what we got was this new screen for Android Auto. Basically, it allows us to project our phone up to here. I found that the RV GPS was not typically a huge benefit because it was almost always routing us the same way, and sometimes it routed us a bizarre way, which we couldn't possibly go with an RV. So we've decided that we're going to go ahead and use this new screen here. So I'm going to go ahead and project our Android Auto up to there. It's been working great. We've tested it out a few times locally, but this will be our first trip with it. And pop on our weight distribution bars. We got lucky there was no one coming in when we were leaving, so because it's a pretty thin road and we were worried about maybe running into somebody coming the other direction and having to figure out how to maneuver that. But Michelle's just grabbing the weight distribution bars out of the truck and we'll put them on, and then we're hitting our first stop, which is the dump station. Pay for dump, but there is pretty much limited to 0 other options around here. So here in Crested Butte, it is $10 to dump and $5 for potable water. So we're going to go ahead and do both. We don't have that long of a drive day today, so you know, we'll get this taken care of, and then we'll head to the garbage dump location, and then on to stop by Ace Hardware to return something that I bought the other day. So we were in time lapse, and I'll have to look back and see if it caught that, but luckily we have a composting toilet, because when I was twisting on the Stinky Slinky, the Valterra valve also slipped off and just urine water everywhere. So now I'm covered in urine water. Oh, the joys of RV living. So I was able to snap it back on without it getting, I mean, you could see the ground's all wet, but so I went in and changed my outfit. That's why I look a little bit differently, and washed my hands. But yeah, oh boy. All right, we're gonna get filled up with water and we're head on to our next destination. We'll be right back. All right, nothing like starting a drive day covered in urine.
Better you than me.
Yeah, thanks. I just looked back at the time lapse and it looked like it did capture a little bit of it, so I'll probably have to slow it down as the Valterra valve pops off there and just urine water goes everywhere. So I washed up as best I can. We made it, folks. Here's Michelle. She's getting the truck unloaded, a few of the things. We are at the San Luis Lake Campground. So what's unique about this place is not only is it directly across from the Great Sand Dunes National Park right there, there are, I have no idea, I'm going to do a campsite review, but I'm guessing there's probably 100 or 150 sites here. I didn't know there was that many, but it's completely free, and that's right. First time ever the Wandering Shores get free electricity.
Yeah.
So I
heard
about this place. It looked like there was a camp host, so they probably keep pretty tight rein on people. But yeah, so we're excited. We're gonna get set up and get the cats out of the truck.
I'm kind of shocked that there's so many spots.
Yeah, there's a lot more spots than I thought.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon. So we're here 10 minutes and we're already in trouble. So yes, there's a campground host. He came by, and apparently this is not completely free. We blame Sean and Lauren over at the Austin's Travel. They didn't tell us.
Don't be a Sean.
Yeah, hashtag don't be a Sean. Apparently you need a fishing, hunting, or wildlife permit to camp here. And so we need to go online. He was super nice about it. We need to go online and purchase that. So we'll get back to you on how much that is. So obviously it helps pay for the electricity, so I don't mind. This is very similar to a place we stayed when we first hit the road over in Georgia at the
Wasn't it Gay, Georgia?
yeah, it was Gay, Georgia, but I can't remember the name of the wildlife area. But we needed a fishing permit, or that was one of the options I opted for because it was the cheapest. So I'll get online here in a little bit and tell you how much the wildlife permit is so that we can camp here for free. So I just wanted to follow back up with you guys and let you know that I went online to Colorado Parks and Wildlife, I think, or something like that. And I got the Wilderness Pass, which was, I think, like $36 or something like that. And then they charge you an additional $11.50 for some habitat sticker. So after everything's said and done, it came to about $52 for an out-of-state resident. I didn't check to see what in-state was, but obviously it's going to be less. So it's really well worth it. Even if you're only staying like a week, it comes out to like $8 a day for electric hookups, but then you can use it multiple times. I don't know if there are any other campsites around the state of Colorado that also are set up like this. I'm actually going to do some investigating on that, and if there are, we definitely could use that pass because it goes until this time next year, I believe. So yeah, so it was $52 for hookups of electricity, and we can stay, I believe, up to 14 days. But I'll have more information about this campsite when we do the campsite review. So check on our next video, which will probably be on Wednesday. So that's going to wrap it up for this week.
Join us next week as we take you to our 37th National Park.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever the Wandering Shores put out a new video, which is at least every Sunday.
Yes, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about our content and what you'd like to see.
See you next week, everyone.